Namaste. So how do you become your partner's healer? How do you become your partner's support system and guide? And most of the time, you're going to want to go off to another therapist or another healer. You may have them go to a coach. You may want to have them talk to their buddies, to their friends. And that's great. You can do that, and that's important. However, you are your partner's number one fan. You are your partner's number one healer. You are your partner's number one teacher. You live together. Maybe you live together, or maybe you are in a long-term relationship and you've known each other more than anyone else. So you know your partner's triggers. You know when they get upset. You know when they withdraw. You can tell when they're acting out of an upset. So in order for you to be the most loving and kind and giving partner to your beloved, it's important to be selfless and to come from a place of generosity, of being giving, of being loving and kind. And in order to do that, you have to come from a place from your heart, from within. So you may have to do a lot of internal work before you can give of yourself to your beloved, before you can serve in a way that helps them deal with something that they're dealing with. You may not have years of experience of being a practitioner, or years of experience of being a healer, or years of experience of being a teacher, but you can still start with where you are. And maybe if you're a goddess, if you're a female and you're wanting to help your husband or your boyfriend to feel better, maybe you do want to get training and be mentored by a teacher. Maybe you do want to learn how you can hold space for him or her. That may be the place to start. But the way that we can help our partners is by coming from love, coming from acceptance, and not being attached to how they are, what they say, what they don't say, what they do, what they don't do, and continuing to just be loving and be able to give. And in order to be able to continue to give, you want to be able to get into their world. What's going on for them? What's their experience? What are they feeling? Why are they acting the way they're acting, or reacting the way that they're reacting? And how can you put yourself in their shoes? How can you put yourself in a position of just loving them and not make it all about you? So we have to do our own work, and then we can give to others. We have to do our own work, and then we can be a space of safety for our partners to feel they can be vulnerable. And it goes both ways. It takes two. But in order to be able to give to your partner, you have to give to yourself first. And then when you can give to yourself and you receive what you need, then you can give back. And it may take time. It could take time before you can fully receive and fully be in a position of being able to give. And that's why they say it takes a team. It takes a community to sometimes transform one person. To raise a child, it takes a community. To transform somebody or support somebody that's really dealing with something, it may take a community. It may take all your friends. It may take a therapist and a coach and a teacher and a guide. And but you can help your beloved by just loving them. And so some of the techniques that I teach in helping people to help their partners is through some of the books that I have written and some of the courses that I have created and private sessions that I do. So there's going to be, I have several healing modalities that I have created to help you support your partner and help you to support yourself so that you can love yourself and that you can give to him or her. I'm going to continue talking about this. And if you guys know any podcasts or any radio shows that are looking for guest speakers or teachers, please let me know. I'm looking for places to be interviewed. But it starts with the self and then the other. And it starts with your energetic self, your energy body, and your emotional self, and your spiritual self. It starts there first. Then you can go into the physicality, the physical self, the physical body. Our bodies, our souls, our hearts are always carrying different energies. We're carrying different feelings. We're carrying different emotions. And we may not know how to process all these different layers and aspects of the self. So it's important to start where you are and take it one step at a time. So I'm going to go through a process, and I'm going to be teaching in a way that's designed so that you can know how to create the most profound, intimate relationship of your life in a safe way and with support, and help your partner to unravel what they're dealing with. If they have any trauma or they have any grief, depression, anxiety, how you can support them. If they have fear, how you can support them to come back to you and to feel more love than they ever did before. And in the process, you get to be supported. In the process, you get to feel your love, and you get to be honored for being dedicated and committed to your love with your loved one. So I'm going to share more on this, and we'll talk later. All right. Feel free to check out my website and my podcast and my YouTube channel. And I will, I'll add the links in the comments so that you have access to those. Okay. Take care.